Hey y'all, we are live just a few minutes early because um 1 o'clock just wasn't going to quite work out because I need to go transport a car. So because I thought, and it's okay if y'all have to catch the replay, okay? I understand. Um, but if y'all are new here, my name is T. Thank you for stopping by T So Crafty. But I thought, well, why not? Because I haven't ate lunch yet. So I thought I would show you guys how I come on here and let me turn this grease down some. How I come over here and I make my shrimp egg rolls, right? So if you are just coming in, welcome in, welcome in. So I have me a dry strainer with paper towels in it to catch the grease, okay? So right here we have some oil that is probably been hot for a little minute. And I am using these vegan plant-based Nasoya egg roll wraps, okay? The soya plant-based egg roll wraps. I've already um washed down my what you call this? My Lord, y'all, what you call this thing? My cutting board. That's the word I'm looking for. So I'm just going to spread these apart, okay? And I'm going to set them right back in there. Hold on. I don't know if y'all can see. Okay, right there. So I have my egg roll wrap, and I know I'm kind of far away, but I don't want, the food to be anywhere near the phone. And I have this covered up. I've already did my cabbage, okay? See if I can. So in here we have some cabbage, some carrots, and the shrimp. Everything's already been cooked and sauteed together, okay? And I'm just going to set it right here. And I've already tried mixing this up a good little bit, so I'm just going to give it one more little mix in here. And then what you want to do, because you don't want to fill these up, you just kind of want to get enough in there. Now I realize it's not many shrimp in this one, so I'm just going to kind of, try and even it out, right? I cut these shrimp down, no particular size. Hey, y'all. Y'all coming in to make some lunch with me a little bit early today because one wasn't going to work because I have to go help the husband transport a car because, I don't know, I think something wrong with the transporter or something. But anyway, so I have hey Karen, hey Miss Karen. So I have our first egg roll made. So what we're doing is making some egg roll wraps. This is going to be my lunch. I'm going to pull this back off the grease because I don't want that grease constantly staying hot and then it start trying to burn my food. I don't need all that. All right, so I pull that back off the grease while we wrap these. And so I've already done my cabbage and my shrimp and my carrots. And these are just homemade egg roll wraps. And we are using the Nasoya vegan ones. I think they make some regular ones. I have no idea. I just found these one day when I was making some Philly cheesesteak egg roll wraps. And I kind of fell in love with them. And I haven't really even looked for any more different type of egg roll wraps. So we have our second egg roll wrap. I'm hoping they're going to be delicious because this is the first time I've actually tried to make the shrimp egg roll wraps. I have made the Philly cheesesteak egg roll wraps a number of times, right? So those came out pretty good. So hopefully, and if all of these do not end up with shrimp in them, that's okay. We'll just have some veggie, um, some veggie egg rolls, right? But the veggies have been flavored. I cooked this cabbage and carrots. I seasoned it, but I cooked it in some what do you call it? Chicken bouillon flavoring. That's what I fried it in, or cooked, y'all know, sauteed it, cooked it, whatever you want to call it. I did that in that type of it's made by, not Goya, it's made by, oh, it is called chicken, it's called Better Than Chicken Bouillon. That's what it's called. Better Than Chicken Bouillon. So y'all just hanging out with me while I try and get us some lunch going before we gotta go transport these cars. Oh man, I wasn't ready for that either. Oh, I can't work today, but you know, that's the life of when you are, you know, you own a business. Like, you got to be ready at any given time, because it is that time of year. It's weather changing, people getting sick, all of the things. I just hate that it that I had to kind of, oh, that's too many shrimp in here. We got to get some more cabbage. Now, I cut this cabbage up by hand too, y'all. I was a little mad when I went in the store because I was not expecting, I never cut my cabbage up. It's always when I buy it out the store, it's always cut up for me. So I was a little sad about that. So I had cut up cabbage. The carrots, I was able to find them sliced. So yeah. All right, we got 2 more in this pack right here that I can make, and then I'll just open up the other pack. And yeah, y'all. So that's what we're doing. We're making us some shrimp egg rolls. And if you find some juice in it, because you don't want all that juice to go in your egg rolls, just, I already strained this, but apparently me moving it around. So just strain the rest of that juice out. I'm talking to my YouTube family. I'm not talking to myself. I'm not crazy. He thought I was crazy, y'all. He thought I was crazy. What's wrong with him? Oh, Lord. Bear's going to be real mad. He knocked over the doggy's food. They're going to be real mad with him. Now he has to get it up and give them some more. All right, so I'm just going to fold this one over. And then we're going to fold this one over. And then we're actually going to, I'm going to take this glove off. No. Yes, leave it alone.
Let me get some.
No. See, he aggy, y'all. What wraps am I using? I can show you. Give me just a second. I gotta get another glove. There's one more up here. This wrap right here is plant-based, and it's by Nasoya. So it's called Nasoya plant-based egg roll wraps, and that's what it looks like. I'm trying to, yeah, there we go. I want the name to be in there so you can see it. So those are the ones that I'm using. I'm gonna go ahead and make this last one, and then let me get another glove real quick, and then I'll open up. Can you open up another pack of wraps? The other pack of wraps, please. All right, so we're gonna wrap this last one right here, and shut the door, please. All right. Normally do, ooh, that's still hot. What I normally do is I just take the wrap, and I'll double it. There we go. So that's still nice and hot. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead. Thank you. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna drop, just place them in there gently. And I knew that grease was really, really hot, so it's okay. I always try and preheat my grease a little earlier. And you just put as many of them in there as your pan will hold. I'm going to, let me get a fork. I'm going to take this little off. And I'm going to get a fork and move these around. Because I probably won't make the rest of that right now. Let's see how many is in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah. And that'll be 7. So yeah, I won't make any more right now. The rest of those, I'll probably just end up making them. Because you can always put that in the refrigerator. Okay? You can always put it in the refrigerator, but it has to be cool because remember that seafood and cabbage. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cover this back up like so. And I have a new pack. And I always keep these in a, you're welcome. And I always keep these inside of a Ziploc bag. Not that they go bad or anything, but I don't know. It's just out of habit. Out of habit. So I'm just gonna try and, there we go. And I just slide it in there like that and then seal it back and then I'll put it in my refrigerator. And like I said, over here, you always want to, let's see, you always want to have something like this right here. I use this strainer. And the only thing I ever use the strainer for is I'll put brown paper towels. So when I'm frying things, I'm able to just drop it in, let it catch the grease, and then I take more paper towels and put over top to catch the grease. And then every so often, it doesn't take long for these to brown at all. So you want to make sure that you're flipping them on time so that you don't burn them. I'm gonna leave that one just a little bit more. And when you're turning them, be careful um, not to poke holes in your wrap and have, ooh, that's gonna be hot. Not to poke holes in your wraps and have your stuff floating in your grease. Don't ask me how I know. Don't ask me how I know. There we go. And we're just gonna turn each one of them. And you want them a nice crispy golden brown. I would not put these wraps in any reused grease at all. It doesn't matter what you're putting them in. You always want your grease to be clean. Um, if you're like me and you know how to strain your old grease or your used grease, then you can strain it, but you want to make sure there's nothing. So I don't strain grease much anymore because I never really cook. He does all the cooking. All right, so we're just gonna let that cook, and then I have no idea what he did with the tongs. Hey, Missy, we cooking shrimp egg rolls, homemade shrimp egg rolls, and this is the sauce that I use, y'all. This sauce is so good. Publix sells it. Food Lion, H Mart, different places like that sells this. So, and it does taste pretty good. When I make the Chinese rice, we use this too. So yeah, that's what we are doing on this quick live today, guys. And then tomorrow, y'all will be getting those emails later on this afternoon for the Zoom. I think maybe if somebody else sends one between now and the time I start, that'll be fine. And then I may just post the link on the community tab as well, and then I'll just let them in. But just make sure that you have already registered for your Zoom account so that it'll show your name, because without a name, it's not going to let you in, okay? So that's the only thing we need to. Now this one right here, I'm going to go ahead and turn it. Nope. Yeah. Can I? Nope, not quite. I'm going to have to push it up some just so I can get some crisp to it. And then you'll know when your egg roll is done because you won't see like a thin line between it. So that this one's done. So I'm going to go ahead and take it out. Excuse me, Oreo. Now because I don't know where the tongs are in the kitchen, because like I said, I don't be in here cooking. So he has it set up his way. So I'm just going to take it out like so. And then this one here, we're going to move it over so that it can start browning. And I'll show y'all what they look like in just a second. Let's just kind of move these over some. There we go. I'm going to turn this grease up just a little bit so they can get real crispy. So once they're done, maybe I can do it this way. Let me flip the camera. Can y'all see that? No. Okay. Y'all, let me find where it is. So that's what it is. Let me try and flip this camera, y'all. This camera ain't gonna let me be great. Okay. So that's what it's looking like right there. I just lightly crispy fried it. Okay. That's what it looks like. And then I'll show y'all what we put in the inside. So I cooked cabbage and lettuce and carrots and seasoned it. So that's what's on the inside of it. Okay. And I'll give y'all another look. And then this is just how I have them frying in the pan. Okay. That's how I have them frying in the pan. All right, y'all. So let's get out of there. All right. Whoops. So that's what we have there, y'all. And now I'm just going to take this extra napkin and I'm just going to start covering them like that, because what this is doing is soaking up that excess grease. That excess grease, it's soaking it up. Now this one I left it on its side. So I'm just going to go ahead and flip it over. What y'all think? Y'all going to try making some of these? It's not hard. They're not hard to make at all. So those two are ready. This one is almost ready. I'm just flipping them over. And you can, and like I said, you can make them as dark as you want them to. You know, as dark as you want them to be. They don't have to be, you know, as light as I have mine. Alright, so I'll do that like that, and then I'll put these on top, and then I will get another layer. So I'm constantly layering so that so we can get that grease out of there, y'all. Okay. Now I know that these aren't quite done. It's gonna take these a little minute. I'm just gonna flip them over. They're almost done, but not quite. And then again, grab you some more paper towels. You could buy these at Sam's in bulk. Hey Donzel, yeah, I made an announcement at the beginning of it. I had to go live a little bit earlier because we got cars that need to be ported and stuff like that. Hubby doesn't get shrimp, but the Philly cheese stock, it's really good. And you know what I use for that Philly cheese, Miss Karen? You know, you remember the Steakums in the red box, or you could actually get real steak and chop it up if you're feeling real fancy. But what I use is the Steakums, and I'll get the cheese and everything cut up from the deli. So I'll buy the chopped up onions already. I'll buy the chopped up bell peppers with the different colors in it, and then I will also just get everything else freshly cut from the deli. So yeah, definitely try them. It's really, really easy. All right. So I made those a little darker. Whoops. And that's okay. And then the next thing I want to do is I'm just going to move this on top of the I'm just going to move this on top of here. Okay? And I'm going to put the rest of these on top of here. I can't put it quite there yet, so I'll just slide it over as well, because before I move that to the before I move the rest of what I have left to the refrigerator, it needs to cool down. So I'm just going to kind of slide this back, and when everything cools off, I'll be able to wipe the stove down, because I have that flat top cook stove, and you don't want to get burnt trying to wipe it down. So once the stove tells me it's cool, then we'll wipe it down. But yeah, y'all, yes, quick and easy option. That's what this is. Quick and easy option. Can just really put these once they finish. And you can mash these too. I just wouldn't mash them really, really hard, but you can mash them so that you don't break them. Just, making sure you get all that oil out. And then, like, we're gonna be traveling, so put them on, maybe Ziploc bags once they cool down, or wrap them in some aluminum foil to keep them hot. Those are just different options like that. But yeah, y'all, quick and easy live. That's all I have for y'all for today. So I will see you guys at 5 p.m. tomorrow for our craft and help session. So y'all already know. Until next time, peace, be blessed, stay crafty. I'm your girl T, and I'm out. Y'all take care. So long.